Hello, good morning and welcome to the News at 6. Coming up in this bulletin, prepare to pay more for electricity and water effective tomorrow, October 1st, as PURC approves new hikes in utilities. We'll bring you details. Also, environmental CSO's slam comments by MPP MP and campaign coordinator. The government will not stop galamsey.
Just disappointing. Nobody who cares about Ghana will put votes above the welfare of Ghanaians.
And in our Streets of Despair series, we'll tell you the story of two head porters, popularly known as Kayae, battling the harsh street life of Accra to become nurses after escaping the poverty in their hometown in the Upper West region. What's up in business, Darryl?
Well, Hannah, the Bank of Ghana shows off enough supply of dollars to support the city despite surge in demand to finance imports for Christmas festivities. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And Multimedia Group bags 9 awards in the just ended 28th GGA Awards.
Well, I think it's a testament to the fact that this fight against illegal mining is one pertinent issue today in Ghana.
I'll bring you details of this and more in this bulletin. Stay with us. Joy News, independence, fearless and credible journalism. I am Hannah Wadami. The Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, PURC, has announced new increases in electricity and water tariffs by 3.02% and 1.86% effective October 1, 2024. This is part of the Commission's routine quarterly review process, which is conducted to ensure the tariffs reflect changes in key economic indicators such as the US dollar Ghana cedi exchange rate, inflation, and the cost of national gas. Kwekwa Sante has more in the following news desk report.
According to the PURC in a statement released over the weekend, the decision to increase the tariffs is driven by several factors, including a 4.96% depreciation of the Ghana cedi against the dollar between the second and third quarters of 2024, as well as adjustments in inflation and gas costs, among others. These factors resulted in a revenue shortfall of 173 million cedis in the electricity sector and 12.01 million cedis in the water sector. Quote, following the quarterly tariff review, the Commission wishes to inform the public that there will be a 3.02% increase in the electricity tariffs and a 1.86% increment in water tariffs for the third quarter of 2024 for all categories of customers, unquote. The Commission explained that the increments are necessary to ensure the financial stability of utility providers, including the ECG, Ghana Water Company Limited, and NEDCO, while balancing consumer protection. PURC stressed that the regulated utilities are expected to meet revenue collection benchmark of 98%, which is critical to the sustainability of the energy and water sectors.
That was a news desk report. Now, environmental CSOs and activists slammed the MPP MP for Ifijase Asokore and the party's campaign coordinator for the Middle Belt on comments he made about illegal mining. Speaking at a campaign event, Dr. Nana Ifriyeyu, who is also a medical doctor as well as chairman of the party's health committee, said fighting galamsey will lead the MPP to lose parliamentary seats. He, however, added the MPP will not allow mining in water bodies.
Kwabrani who said we are winning the seats in the mining areas, so they decided to go and import foreigners. No mo nyomo ba ya no man kan chom se munko in ranu mu na munko to go do or se munko nsuo no na munko tu na mo refi mu ho na the whole year nsuo aye problem da enya 1 month ya na start eye obi na opese anka omo ye na anka ye di speed na anka ya call na anka ya stop galamsey for na anka ya lose your seat. Yes, stop you omo na, yes, stop you omo china.
Well, Maxwell Agbagba has those translation in English for us?
Well, he says they realized they were winning seats in the mining area, so they decided to import foreigners. They didn't tell them to go into the bush to mine gold. They told them to go into the water bodies. Have you forgotten? The whole year, has water ever been a problem? It started just 1 month ago. Someone wants us to act hastily to stop the illegal miners so that we lose our seats, but will not stop them today or tomorrow. Then they will send their media to report. Is Galamsey done in Accra? Is the water in Accra? They should come to Kumasi to demonstrate.
Thank you very much, Max Olagbagba. Well, reacting to these comments, Coordinator of Eco-Conscious Citizens, Awula Sewa, described the comments as disappointing. She adds politicians who think and speak like this must not have access to public office.
Just think it's just disappointing. Nobody who is in the medical profession, nobody who cares about Ghana will put votes above the welfare of Ghanaians. So we know what is happening. We know about the increase in kidney disease, cancers, neurological challenges. We know about the stillbirths, maternal deaths, open pits that are killing people. And all we can think about is votes. This is just disappointing. I don't think that anybody who thinks more about votes than about the people should be standing for political office.
Moving on, presidential candidates for the Movement for Change, Alan Kyerematen, has condemned the arrest of 52 Stop Galamsey Now protesters who've been remanded into prison and police custodies for 2 weeks. He was speaking at a press conference in Accra.
Alan Kyerematen believes the Stop Galamsey Now protest reflects the collective frustration of Ghanaians at the government's inability to address the environmental destruction caused by Galamsey.
Today, I join many Ghanaians from all over the country in expressing my utter dismay and condemnation for the continued incarceration of several young Ghanaians belonging to the Democracy Hub who took to the streets a few days ago to express their anger and frustration at the government's inability to deal drastically and substantively with the challenge of Galamsey.
In a related development, founder of Royal House Chapel, Apostle General Sam Kranchiankra, has also called on government and the IGP to grant bail to the Democracy Hub protesters. Speaking during a Sunday service, the man of God also urged the youth to be mindful with their actions during protest.
I am pleading with government and the courts and the IGP. Those young boys be released, give them bail. Keeping them in the cells aggravates the situation. It makes more people angry, wanting to do evil. Our sons have erred. Let's forgive them. Throwing them behind bars will not solve any problem. We are not saying that everything they did was right. We are advising everyone, when you are going to have your democratic demonstrations, please, marching and your slogans and your placards are all that we want to see. We don't want violence in this nation.
Apostle General Sam Kranchiankra there. Now, Jahara and Umiatu left behind their families and rural life in Tumu in the Upper West region in search of a better life here in Accra. Now settled in the Agbegbloshiya market, they are faced with the harsh realities of street life, forcing them into becoming kayae and working tirelessly to save so they can become what they want to be, which is nurse. Mamisi Thompson has the rest of the story in our maiden edition of Streets of Despair series.
Ishahaku Jahara Jatu, only 20 years old, has been at the yam market for 9 months. She left home without telling her parents. As one of 5 children from a close-knit family, the farm life in Tumu, in the Upper West region, wasn't enough for her. She tells me that her only hope for a different future was in Accra. One day, she packed a few clothes, borrowed money from a friend, and left without looking back. It wasn't until she arrived in the capital that she mustered the courage to inform her family.
The day I went to leave, I sneezed inside the room and picked my clothes and folded it inside my bag. And I gave it to one of my friends to keep it for me.
Now, the Multimedia Group Limited once again asserted its dominance in the Ghanaian media landscape, grabbing a remarkable 9 awards at the 28th Ghana Journalist Media Awards. Let's hear this report.
the announcement of the Super Morning Show as the best English radio program at the 28th GJA Awards held last night capped a tall list of awards swept by the multimedia group on the night. Joy News PM Express Show was named as the best TV program. The GJA honored several of the company's journalists and contributors, including 2023 PAV Answer Journalist of the Year, Erastus Asari Donko, whose work tackling illegal mining activities in the Apaparama Forest Reserve titled Forest Under Siege won him Illegal Mining Reporter of the Year.
Well, I think it's a testament to the fact that this fight against illegal mining is one pertinent issue today in Ghana.
Muftau Nabila of Joy News won Sport Journalist of the Year, whilst perennial winner David Ando won yet another the Photo Journalist of the Year for his work capturing a pregnant woman filling potholes in the Ashanti region town of Boase. Kwesi Deborah won Science and Technology Reporter of the Year, with Clinton Yeboah winning Student Journalist of the Year. This year's celebration brought media giants and institutions across the country together under the theme 75 Years of Excellence in Journalism, the role of the media in democratic governance.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time when you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. One pair way now open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my go be fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my go be inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the go be too small.
Go.
Yo, Anna. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, we see you specking your car, taking that trip, chilling on the beach. Charlie, now we want to see this become your story. Simply use your ABSA card 10 times or more and you'll be entered into a monthly draw where you stand a chance to be among 5 lucky winners to take home 40,000 Ghana cedis. The more you use your card, the more entries you'll receive. Earn an extra entry by using the ABSA app or internet banking 5 times or more. No ABSA card? Don't worry. Visit the nearest branch for an ABSA account or card today and make winning part of your story. Promotion is between 1st July and 31st October. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
The luckiest.
Star 712 #.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Star 712 #.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers.
You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
East, west, north, south,
you could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Accra to Haga.
Let's go.
The luckiest.
Star 712 #.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Star 712 #.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers.
Star 712 #.
You could be the luckiest.
Reliable, check. Comfort, check. Strong, check. Tough, check. Tried and tested, check. Affordable, check. Comes in so many colors and sizes, check. Suitable for domestic and industrial use, check. Choose quality, choose Syntex Tank. Available nationwide and comes with 7-year warranty. And remember, Syntex Tank is a caring brand too. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Cavity protection. This advert is FDA approved.
Sister Essie.
Teacher.
Don't tell me that Yao is not in school today too.
Please, that's why I'm here. He was diagnosed with malaria.
Oh my, that boy is missing a lot in class. Don't you have treated mosquito nets? It is the most common and effective means to prevent malaria. I can't.
Madam, we now have the new treated net.
Really?
We all sleep under it.
The new nets? Speedy recovery to him.
Avoid malaria. Get insecticide-treated net and sleep under it every night and throughout the night. And remember, there's also the new insecticide-treated net. Highly resistant, strong, and is just as effective.
Let's come on board Good Life and protect against malaria. Good Life, live it well, it's an everyday thing. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners with support from the USAID.
Malaria away, Good Life, live it well.
Anymore, pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent, omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean omnibisic. OMNIBSIC. Omnibisic. Let me hear you say it.
Omnibisic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omnibisic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omnibisic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omnibisic.
At your service.
Bafu. Hey, morning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
to
Congratulations to you too.
Show.
You're part of our show, obviously. So congratulations to you too.
Well done, guys.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, after year.
But you know, I was saying earlier that look, this is really an award for our fans, our listeners, our audience, those who spend money to advertise on our platform. It's their award. You know, they are the ones who chose us, and it is choosing us that has made us number one. All those individual choices put together have made us number one. So we're grateful.
Great stuff.
Them.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Is there going to be a party? Something? SMS party? But I tell you what, I mean, treating topics like galamsey, as you're going to treat today, I think it's one of the reasons why you're still the best. To stay on topic, to keep pushing the powers that be to act. If only they would listen, could you?
If only they'll listen. Well, the fact is, they don't have a choice but to listen. They don't, because this is what everyone listens to. So if what they care about, those who are supposed to solve this problem, if what they care about is votes, then they'd better listen. Because everyone who votes is either listening or is influenced by someone who listens to us. So it would make sense to them to listen to. At this point, the way they are going there. And you know what? Let me just say this. We don't have a lot of time, so let me be quick. I think politicians are making a mistake. They think galamsey is an election issue. Trust me, it's not. Because at least the two major parties have proved that it makes no difference which of them we elect. It will not fix galamsey.
Yeah.
Neither of them I mean, while this one in power is promising the illegal miners that they will never stop them, the other one too is saying that when they come, they will release them.
Charlie.
Release them from jail. The ones that have been stopped, they will come and release them. So nobody has the moral high ground when it comes to galamsey.
Yeah.
In fact, if you care about galamsey, if your vote is going to be based on the fixing of galamsey, then these two parties, neither of them is an option for you.
At all.
So it's not an election issue. All of those people who are circling the matter like it's politics. It's politics. Always coming back to it and trying to figure out whether these people are going to get more votes than us if they sound stronger against galamsey or weaker against. Look, it's not an election issue. For those who just want our water bodies clean, clearly those two are not the choice for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there.
Yeah, I was going to say it's actually disappointing that we're trying to make this political.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It can never be. There is look, which of those two parties leads us is nowhere near as important as whether or not we have water to drink, because the value of is the same. I mean, honestly, is either of those two parties going to change our lives?
They're not.
Honestly. Baumiao Mahama going to change our lives? Abrabon Motanyi, 2 years from now, they will call in massive debts. No matter who rules this country, 2 years from now, yet Deka, and they will call those debts in, and we will all go back to 1983.
I love it the way you put it in Fanti.
No, I mean, there's no difference. There's no material difference between those two. So, Charlie, they should just... Anyway.
Calm down, could you?
The 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. All right, now, the Joy Business Report comes up, and it's thanks to Omni Basic Bank at your service, Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature, and Yak Decor, crafting comfort, designing dreams.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Bank of Ghana assures market of enough dollar supply to support the city despite surging demand to finance imports for Christmas festivities. Government misses ambitious treasury bills target by more than 2 billion cedis as interest rates surge due to liquidity constraints, and expenditure on water and electricity consumed set to go up marginally from tomorrow after Public Utilities Regulatory Commission announced an increase in tariffs effective the 1st of October. Details coming up. My name is Darryl Kwal. Thanks for being with us this morning. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidon on KT Radio. The Bank of Ghana has given assurance that it has enough dollar supply to stabilize the city as we approach the Christmas festivities. The central bank is therefore urging businesses not to panic despite the surge in demand, which is fueling depreciation concerns. George Rafi has more.
Responding to a question posed by Joy Business after the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Ernest Addison noted that businesses that are worried about the city's outlook should look at the current reserve position of the Bank of Ghana.
For the market, rest assured that the central bank has enough reserves. You've seen it for yourself, and if it is necessary for us to increase the foreign exchange intervention, we will.
Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Ernest Addison also insisted that the recent increase in the capital adequacy ratio is getting the required results rather than hurting the commercial banks.
Been very successful. Along with that, we are also seeing a pickup in private sector credit, even though the intention was mainly focused on the liquidity management aspects.
There have been concerns about the recent GDP growth rate that Ghana recorded for the second quarter of this year, whether it was fueled by rural economic activities. Well, this is what the governor had to say.
Growth is not about base effects. This growth is about real economic activity, which is being financed by, central bank gold purchases, as well as government expenditures on construction.
On concerns that moves by government to import more grains to deal with the impact of the dry spell on the economy could come with some pressure on the Ghana cedi and the limited dollar supply. Well, the Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Ernest Addison noted that they have the required dollars, therefore there shouldn't be any cause for alarm on the market as well as the local currency.
George, I feel with that report on the currency market this morning, the dollar going for 16 cedis 40 pesos. That's what the forex bureaus are offering. The British pound 21 cedis 50 pesos. The euro going for 18 cedis 20 pesos. Now, Societe Generale has finally submitted the list of investors that are interested in acquiring a stake in the Ghana operations. Now, the Bank of Ghana made a formal request for an update following the announcement by the group that it is working to restructure its operations here in Ghana. The Bank of Ghana Governor, Dr. Ernest Addison, has been given an update about the status of the process.
As an update, we have been furnished with all the bidders for the shares that are being disposed of. So the bidding process is still ongoing, and hopefully when they decide on the preferred bidder, they will also let us know.
The Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Ernest Addison, Societe Generale currently owns about 56.7% stake in the Ghana operations. It is followed by SNIT, which has 19.40%. A fraction of bank customers are not satisfied with the service offered by their financial institutions as well as the quality they are getting from them. This was captured in the 2023 Customer Satisfaction Index released by the Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana. President Dr. Daniel Kasati noted that the development shows that banks must sit up when it comes to customer service.
If customers buy from you and they don't have any obligation to come back and buy from you, then there is a problem. If anybody walks to your business premises or finds you online and is making a first purchase from you, if you miss that opportunity to establish a relationship, then you are engaged in transactional banking rather than relationship banking. We entreat the banks to look beyond transactions to establishing long-term relationships with their banks.
President of the Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana, Dr. Daniel Kasati. Government missed out on its ambitious Treasury bills target by a whopping 2.7 billion cedis. According to auction results from the Bank of Ghana, government recorded an undersubscription of 36% from the sale of short-term instruments. Here's more.
The government was seeking to raise an ambitious 7.438 billion cedis to settle maturing debt and finance projects. However, it only managed to raise 64.1% of the total targeted amount. All the bids submitted for the short-term instrument were accepted. About 2.59 billion cedis came from the 91-day T-bills, representing 54.5% of the total bids. It was followed by 364-day bill with an estimated of 1.33 billion cedis of the bids tendered. A little over 830 million cedis were mobilized from the 182-day bill. Meanwhile, interest rates surged across the yield curve. The yield on the 91-day bill was up by 63 basis points to 25.64%. The 182-day bill also increased to 26.92% from the previous weeks of 26.81%. VAT of the 364-day bill inched up by 66 basis points to 28.67%.
That was a Business Desk report. Now, some businesses have described the significant decline in the policy rate as a prudent move by the Bank of Ghana. The central bank last week dropped its policy rate by 200 basis points to 27%. Greater Accra Regional President of the Association of Ghana Industries, Chonam Akpelu, tells Joy Business the move could lead to prices of some goods and services being reviewed as well.
Cheaper loans are always important because our folks need to be able to borrow money to buy the raw materials that we need to have. So this allows us to have a more secured source of raw material, at least in the short to medium term, so that after we produce, it's easier for us to have a more stabilized pricing regime, and then that will translate into our consumers having access to goods and services that are essentially more stabilized, especially to the extent that the banks would quickly adjust and borrow us with a more cheaper lending rate.
Greater Accra President of the Association of Ghana Industries, Chonam Akpelu. Now, the amount of money spent by businesses on water and electricity consumed is expected to go up marginally from next month. This after the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission announced an increase in tariffs effective the 1st of October, that is tomorrow. But will businesses be forced to pass this cost on to consumers? Here's more.
The Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, as part of their quarterly review of the tariffs, noted that this adjustment for the third quarter was influenced by some key parameters such as inflation rate, exchange rate, and the weighted average cost of gas. The Commission also considered several other underlying factors, including the current economic conditions and the general living standards of Ghanaians and the competitiveness of industries. Based on these variables, electricity tariffs have gone up by 3.02%, while water is also up by 1.86%. A lot of firms over the past months have complained about the cost of doing business going up, and it's not clear for now whether these firms will pass on the cost to consumers. Others are also worried about the impact of this development on inflation, which has been declining in recent months, and whether this could also cause hikes or reversals.
Now, the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry is asking businesses to be guided by environmental principles. President Dr. Clement Oselmark, who spoke at the 4th Chamber Business Awards.
We must also acknowledge the pressing environment challenges confronting our nation. Chief among them all is illegal mining, the so-called galamsey, which threatens our agricultural sector, the backbone of our economy, and the livelihood of a countless Ghanaians who found themselves in the agri sector. I urge you all, in our respective capacities, to join the fight against this menace and other environmental threats. By embracing green opportunities, Ghana private sector can not only adapt to global trends, but also take a leading role in shaping sustainable future.
Last week's trading ended.
All right, let's turn to the stock market for a preview of trading activities. Here's Grace Munayan of Data Bank Research.
With 8 price movers, of which 4 were gainers and 4 were laggards. The gainers were Standard Chartered Bank, Enterprise Group, Unilever Ghana, and GCB Bank. Conversely, Access Bank, Cow Bank, Guinness Ghana Breweries, and MTN Ghana closed as the laggards. As a result, the Ghana Stock Exchange Composite Index slipped marginally to a year-to-date gain of 39.93%, whereas the Data Bank Stock Index declined by 2.08% weekly to a year-to-date gain of 33.46%. Market turnover increased by 35.5 times weekly to 525.79 million Ghana cedis, driven by block trades from MTN Ghana, which accounted for 98% of the total turnover. On outlook for this week, we expect the share price of Total Energies, Enterprise Group, and Fan Milk to rise due to increased demand for their shares. For Joy Business Reports, Grace Munanyun of Data Bank Research.
Thanks, Grace. Before we go and look at the commodity market, crude oil selling at $72 a barrel after a marginal increase. Gold is trading at $2,658 an ounce. Cocoa increased by $159, selling this morning at $8,281 a ton. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com. My name is Daryl Kwao, handing you back to Kojo Yankson and the team that is behind the best morning show, best radio program across the country.
Yes, best English-speaking radio program.
In Ghana.
Ghana. Yes. We're very proud of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Akbafo. And in fact, we're not only proud, we're also very grateful.
Yeah,
and I think that should inform our choice of inspirational song today.
So,
here's Asida by Nasi.